Hello everyone, this is me, William the Cargo 3, and today I'm going to review a movie I've always wanted to see so badly, and it looks so interesting and cool. What is it called? King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. This new King Arthur movie, it's directed by Guy Ritchie, and it stars this one guy, I don't even know who he is, played King Arthur of course, and the main villain's played by Jude Law. Yep, Jude Law. He played a lot of villains, and he's a good bad guy. So, King Arthur Legend of a Sword is about this young man named King Arthur who basically grew up in a brothel, and he makes a living by fighting against other kids, and he begs for money, and he grew up in poverty. When he grows up, he becomes, like, you know, a leader of a resistance group to rebel against this evil man, played by Jude Law, who wants world domination or something like that, so that King Arthur can become King of England and Camelot. So, this movie is pretty cool. It has good special effects in it, and it has a lot of good fighting scenes too. One thing that is weird about this movie, it has giant elephants in the beginning. I always thought this movie was supposed to be realistic, not supposed to be fantasy. When I picture King Arthur, I thought it's gonna be like, you know, like a realistic type movie. It looks so realistic. When I first saw the poster, when I heard the story, it sounds like a realistic medieval battle movie. I never realized it's a fantasy movie. But in the movie, it's really hard to tell which guy is Merlin. He doesn't even wear a Merlin outfit. Which guy is Merlin? I have no idea. This movie is so confusing. The characters in this movie talk in Cockney dialects. And I was like, what? They don't have Cockney dialects back in medieval times. They talk like they're from modern times. They should talk like they're medieval. Why can't they have traditional English accents? Not like working class English accents. That doesn't make any sense. And, one of the guards in this movie have these dogs. It's like, what? I don't think in medieval times some soldiers don't even have guard dogs that can scare the crap out of people. Those were used like in World War II or the Cold War or the 19th century or something like that. This movie is very historically inaccurate. There's nothing much to say, but there's a lot of CGI in this movie, and I thought the CGI was really good. Especially, they animated the elephants that were that huge, and the castle, the Camelot Castle. I thought they did a good job with the Camelot Castle CGI. It's really good. I appreciated that. And also, the cinematography is really good too, especially the natural landscapes of how the helicopters hovering over the natural landscapes while the characters are going on their journey. And also, the helicopter hovers over the old city of Londinium. Londinium was London back in Roman times. And Londinium was really different from what it looks like nowadays. I really don't know what happened to the old Londinium, and they did have the London Bridge, which is full of buildings and stuff like that. Everyone knows London Bridge. It fell down. Remember that song, London Bridge is Falling Down? Yeah, that's right. London Bridge is Falling Down, that famous song. But currently, the London Bridge is actually located in Arizona. That's true. It's located in Arizona. I thought the costume designs were really good, especially like when the bad guy knights are wearing black. It makes them look scary and fearsome. And also there's like the King Arthur and his merry men are wearing like hobo clothing thing. Why can't they just wear knight clothing instead of hobo clothing? They all look like hobos. So that means it's an army of hobos versus a black army? Give me a break. And I thought the guy who played King Arthur was really good. He's like, you know, very organized. He's ordinary. He's, you know, very brave and handsome looking. He's perfect for the lady audiences. Most women will like this guy if they watch this movie. And also, like, you know, he pulled out the sword just like in the original story. Like, I remember back when I was a kid, I used to read a story for English class. It's pretty interesting and imaginative. And King Arthur did pull out a sword, and it's a magical Excalibur, except he wasn't crowned king when he pulled out the sword. When he pulled out the sword, he uses the sword to fight the baddies. It is his magical power, not for her to just become king, but he let her become king at the end of the movie. I think it was a pretty good movie. I would give this movie a B+. And 4 stars. Very good movie. Good job, Guy Ritchie, but you should make this movie more historically accurate.